In this video, we talk about the crisis type matrix. It represents 4 possible scenarios of crisis that companies might face, and in this video I will explain each of those scenarios and what you should do about them. And of course that when a company has to deal with a crisis, it needs to know how much there is to blame on the company, because this is actually important for companies. It's not the gravity of the crisis per se, it's actually how people believe that company influenced the crisis. If the stakeholders consider that the company is a big contributor, then it has a huge responsibility to come out with an answer. If people believe the company is not at fault for the crisis, well, you know, sometimes you do bad things and you're not caught, and sometimes you do good things and people believe that you do bad things. However, let's see the 4 possible crisis scenarios that a company might face. In order to do this, we will use the crisis type matrix, where crisis expert Timothy Coombs defines 4 types of crisis based on 2 dimensions. It can be either internal or external, and it can be intentional or unintentional. The internal-external dimensions refer to whether a crisis resulted from something done by the organization itself, like actions of employees or decisions of manager, or if it was caused by a person or a group outside the organization. The intentional-unintentional dimension refers to the controllability of the crisis. Intentional means that the crisis event was committed deliberately by some actor, and unintentional means that the crisis event was not committed deliberately by some actor. The 4 types of crisis that a company might face are: a faux-pas is an unintentional action which is transformed into a crisis by an external factor. It often begins as an issue between an organization and a particular external factor who challenges the appropriateness of the organization's actions. When the organization does not engage in debate with the actor, or when the public opinion and stakeholder expectations move against the company, issues might turn into a crisis. Therefore, social responsibility tends to be the focal point of most faux pas. Accidents are unintentional and happening during the course of normal organizational operations. For example, we talk about product defects, employee injuries, and natural disasters are all examples of accidents. The unintentional and general random nature of accidents often leads to attributions of minimal organization responsibility unless it was directly responsible for the actions. Therefore, accidents can be divided into acts of nature, for example, hurricanes, epidemics, earthquakes, and human-induced errors, such as industrial accidents. Transgressions are unintentional acts taken by an organization that knowingly place stakeholders or publics at risk or harm. Knowingly selling defective or dangerous products without safety information from authorities, violating laws, or creative bookkeeping are examples of transgressions. And finally, terrorism refers to intentional acts taken by external agents. These intentional actions are designed to harm the organization directly or indirectly. Examples are product tampering, hostage-taking, sabotage, and workplace violence. This is why the crisis expert categorized the crisis scenarios into 4 categories, and depending if it was caused by somebody internal or external to the company, and if it was caused intentional or unintentional. This was everything for this video. I hope it helped you understand the 4 possible crisis scenarios a company might face. If you want to learn more about it, I recommend you watch this video for knowing how to answer as a company for all this type of crisis. Before checking other videos on my channel about corporate communication or marketing, I want to let you know that if you are an entrepreneur or a manager, in the links down below there is something that will help you a lot. I've created a communication plan, a marketing plan, and overall a business strategy by the book, exactly how the book says you should react and how you should build a real business plan, and you can download it in the links down below. There is a manual that will give you all the information you need to know about marketing, about communication, and about business overall to be able to come out with a business plan, and there is a notebook with step-by-step information to be followed in order to create all the business plans that you need for the company. It is really important that you should have business plan when you have a new company or when you manage one. Therefore, check the links down in the description because it will help you greatly. Remember that you can also help me in the classical ways of liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and also leave a comment down below in the comment section. It helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And of course, if you really want to support my channel, you can activate the membership options. It only costs $2, or you can buy me a coffee in the link right here. Because I drink quite a lot of coffee in creating these videos, I make the scenario with all the information, I film the videos, I edit the videos so you can watch them for free. All these thank you options are available for you, and I will see you at the next episode.